Good afternoon, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon. Please tune in. Coming. Sorry, I started a little bit late, but I had to find time. Make my children at least go outside. Let me reduce this volume. Okay. Now, please, as you're joining in, help me share the video, tag your friends, invite people they are finding it difficult now, Tag, invite them. Girls, are you going or not? Okay. All right. Sorry, I mean no verse. So, good afternoon. Who they there? I cannot see anybody. Hello, good afternoon, Sister Sunday. Good afternoon. I know they see anybody. This network is not making me see anybody. Let me see. If I find people from here, I'll just be trying to watch comment section. Comment section. Okay, you see, I can see people from the comment section now. Good afternoon, Sister Nancy. Hello, Imamatu. Sorry if I don't call your name wrong. I'm so sorry. Good afternoon, Sister Ijoma, Sister Esther. I see you ladies here. Sister P, Sister Maureen, I see you, Sister Ogochi. Good afternoon, good afternoon. Happy New Week. Please, may I share this video. This is a new week, all right? It's a new week. It's a new week. Sister Dora, good afternoon. I see you. I missed you, Sister Dora. Call me now, eh? Vico, call me. I missed you. It's been a while. Please, ladies and gentlemen, help me share the video. While I do my share, I have to always share to my profile. There are people who follow me on my profile and they don't see my videos. All right, so please give me 5 minutes to share to my profile. Okay. Let's just wait for a few minutes for some people to come in. I want to wait for at least 100 people to start because today I don't want to waste too much time. All right, I want to really talk about this topic. A lot of women pass through these things and they don't know what is wrong with them. So I am going to talk about the topic just a little bit and then I would like to take questions because I understand that so many people have a lot of questions. You don't know, this season. Hey guys, enough with the noise. What are you doing? Please, girls, is it that you go there or you go there? And no, come back here. Let me see what you're holding. Come. Girls. Go and keep it. Now.
Not to eat them. It was a trap because we're playing Ladybug and Shalwa. You have to be a trap. I'll take one caramel.
Okay. Now, let's see. Just quickly go back to this place so I can see, because I cannot really see anybody watching from here. While I'm watching the phone, I cannot see anything. The network just sees all the comments, all right? So to make the matter better, let me just be using another phone to check up this comment. I don't want to lose anybody's comments. All right, let's see. Okay, you see? We have people here already. Let's see. Oh, Sister Shobo, Ayawa. Thank you so much for joining. You've been doing me a whole lot of help, all right? Like a whole lot. Thank you so much for joining in. I really appreciate it. Hello, Sister Felix. We're just waiting for a few people to join in. People are just joining in right now. Okay, so please, let's share. Now, let's just jump to today's topic. I don't want to waste time. Uterian. Sorry. Let's see. I think I did not start the watch party. Okay. I think I started the watch party. I did not. Okay, I did. Now, let's start. We have 100 people watching already. Now, for today's topic, people who have just probably just joined in for the first time, if you're watching for the first time, thank you so much for tuning in. What I do is I teach people natural ways to get pregnant. You know, a lot of women suffer from infertility, including men. So if you're a man and you're watching, you can actually watch to help your wife to, you know, explain to her if she's passing through some kind of things. And if you're a woman, for your own good, I think it's better you watch so you can learn one or two things to help you get pregnant naturally, especially if you've been trying for so long, for years. Okay, I am not the one that gives babies, so it is God. My own is to put the instructions, and then when you pray and do these instructions, miracles happen. All right, now let's jump to today's topic: implantation, cramp. How would I put it? Pain during implantation. Let me put it that way also. All right. Now, a lot of women suffer from these things. A lot of women pass through it and they don't even know if it's their menstruation or if they are pregnant. You know, some people after menstruation, after just some weeks after their menstruation, maybe 1 week before they see their next menstruation, they start feeling this pain. Now, some women feel this pain naturally, like every month. Okay, some even have that breast pain, some have that spitting of saliva, and they do think that their menstruation is coming. Some women, when they get this implantation cramp, this kind of implantation, guys, please, I don't want this noise. Some women, when they get this implantation cramp, they tend to say, okay, my period is coming, my period they come, my period don't they come. This one a sign of period. They're not going to think, say, okay, maybe I get belly or not. So, doing this topic would actually make you differentiate between your period and when you're pregnant. It's important because some women, the minute they see maybe that small blood, they're not going to do tests. They'll say, okay, the menstruation will soon come, boom, they will go use anything with they see. They'll say, the menstruation, if like say one sees, make her take something, take flush them out. You go use your hand, you go flush your own pregnancy. And then when you go for scan, they'll say, you had a threatened abortion. Why? Because you missed that sign. Now, what is implantation cramp? Implantation cramp, they are like your menstrual cramp. They are mild, they are not strong. Only few women feel it strong, all right? But they are very mild. Some people, when you sit down, you feel as if your leg, you're getting this cramp on your leg, this pain, something they seize them. Under your belly, they feel this pain. You cannot stand up. It will be as if something wants to fall out of your vagina. Now, this kind of cramp are called implantation cramp. Now, does implantation cramp come with bleeding? Yes, it does come with bleeding. So many women can menstruate and see maybe just a little drop of blood, just small, just thin, small blood. The first day, the second day, the third day, the fourth day. You see this blood there, you feel see them for 1 week like normal menstruation. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying your normal menstruation where they talk about now that flow, that normal flow. No. It's just a little drop of blood. The blood can become pink, or it can come black, or it can come even with kata. The reason why you feel that is because the egg that is already fertilized, like I always still tell people, if you're someone who follow me every time, you understand what I'm about to say. The egg that is already fertilized, all right, it will take itself and go to one place they call like uterine lining. It's like the wall whereby it will bounce. Now, if it stay that place, they bounce, there are chances for you to lose little pinch of blood. Not be all women, they see blood though. Some women just they feel that pain, but not be all they see blood. But there are chances for you to see just small drop of blood. When you see that kind of blood, no rush. No rush. No say, hey, I need to do this, I need to do that. Some people go see that kind of blood just because they see the menstruation not come outside where today. And they no one day disappointed, say they'll go run pregnancy test, then the thing go show negative. They go rush, go take some kind of harsh things. And you know what thing they happen when this kind of people take this kind of things finish? When you take harsh things to bring your menstruation out, the normal blood way they flow no go flow. Rather, you go they flow with thick blood. Because the thing don't form for there already. Now some people go say, well, if you come with thick blood, not be fibroid, no. Because the minute an egg, when one egg, where sperm don't meet them, when it don't form, when it go that wall, it go separate itself into several forms. It's like a zygote. All right, it go separate itself. It go form different thing. Before it go form into that one of pikin, it go first form. So that thing you go and take that makes it feel as if one thick blood, one small one, another one come outside. Now the shedding of that fertilized egg you don't get. If you feel cramp, if you feel any kind of cramp, because the cramp does not always have to be at the bottom of your tummy, like under your abdomen. No, it can also come from one side or the other side. Yes, it can happen at the left or the right side. Women who have been waiting for so long that don't want to get disappointed, they mix it up. Some that don't know how to calculate their ovulation, they say, okay, maybe it's ovulation, it's coming late. It's not. Having said this implantation cramp. Now, what are the other kind of cramp that you can feel? Because nobody implantation cramp. Oh, pardon me, I'm not seeing anybody from here. I'm just looking at my phone to see questions. I cannot see anything. Nothing. Only 4 people I see here. All right. I don't know what is going on, but now, having said this, how can you differentiate this kind of pains to be either pregnancy or maybe your menstruation, or because there are other things, you see, this kind of pain, it comes at once. You can feel this kind of pain when you are menstruating. You can feel this kind of pain when you are ovulating. You can feel this kind of pain when you have ovarian cyst. So how do you differentiate them? Now, like I said before, the one of the implantation cramp, which means egg we don't fertilize, all right, where you feel pain. Tell you what, we are all human. We be human being. It is normal for you to feel anything going inside you. I always tell women, it is normal for you to feel anything. If your body, they try to form pikin, it is normal for you to feel it. You know, be wood. All right? So, how do you differentiate between implantation cramp and pre-period cramp or menstruation cramp? All right, how do you differentiate it now? Those ones are very, very hard to differentiate, but there are some things you have to notice. Some people, when they have their period, they feel pains like when they press their breast. Okay, if they carry the breast, they press them, they go feel pain. But one thing you use in differentiating between maybe you're pregnant is, you see at the mouth, the nipple, at your nipple side, when you feel it, it's not painful. Not be say pain. Not be say, it go be like say they sweet you, but at the same time, they feel this tingling inside. You feel tingling. It's not like when they actually squash your full breast and then you feel that pain. No. It's tingling. That is one difference you use in knowing. Another thing you use in knowing between... What happened? Okay. Is it cold outside?
No.
All right. Now, another thing you use in differentiating between your menstrual cramp and your implantation cramp is that, you see, when you lie down and you put your hand just lower at your abdomen, you find that place is hard. You go see that place they had. Yes. Many women know they notice this kind of thing. Now our old mothers, they do them. You see, when you go massage for Africa, if they won't know whether you get belly where they hide, though, you know, sometimes when you go, they say, the belly they hide, it is your back, it is somewhere. The first thing they want to do is put hand, just lower your abdomen, not be say close to your vaginal bone, no, just up a little bit. You will feel that place hard. It goes strong, not too hard, but you feel it. Or if you don't feel it, if you put your hand, you don't feel them. For there, you will feel like if something they tight you. Some people, if they wear trousers, they will say, these trousers are too tight, make I just remove them. That tightness will be there. You know, when you have seen your menstruation, you know they feel that tightness. But when you get belly, you see that kind of thing, that tightness will be there. Even when you are seeing that spotting, even when that blood they come outside, though. Even when that blood they come outside. Now, having said that, another thing you know, another difference, it's just little things. You need to really put your eye down and watch your body when you're noticing this thing. You need to watch your body well. All right? Another thing you notice is headache. Some women could just get headache. You see, some people, when they get this headache, or maybe they feel this feverish, they feel like saying malaria and typhoid, they'll come go buy malaria medicine. They will go buy malaria medicine use. And you know a pregnant woman don't use it. You go use malaria medicine finish before 2 days, oh boom, this thing will come outside. And maybe your menstrual days used to be 25 days, 28 days. You don't go enter 30, 31, 32. The menstruation never come outside. But immediately you use that medicine, finish and boom. If you have headache, that kind of symptom, no quickly rush yourself, go take things. Just paracetamol, you don't do. Take paracetamol, make you relax. Do not quickly jump into conclusion. Many women, out of ignorance, they jump. Even when they don't know how their body be. Some people don't even know how their body be at all. As in, they cannot tell you that this is what I feel when I'm menstruating. This is what I feel when I'm ovulating. This is what I feel when I'm pregnant. Or even nothing. And so some go do finish, they'll carry. Oh yeah, let me insert. It is infection. Africans, we sabi conclude that thing an infection. Everything where it sees your menstruation an infection. These days, you see people go to the lab for tests, and all you see is threatened abortion, threatened abortion, threatened abortion. You define pikin, no. Now you define and pass. But now you go still use your hand, do yourself. Some people menstruation will see they'll go and chew garlic. They'll go insert garlic, say that they cleanse. What the hell are you cleaning? Finding a little drop of blood in your pants after your ovulation does not mean you have infection. Finding a little drop of blood after ovulation does not mean you have fibroid. Neither does it mean you have ovarian cyst. If you have not gone to test to check, if you have not gone for a pelvic scan or even hormone profile self, even if you go for hormone profile when you do that period, your hormone will be imbalance. Because women when you get belly, their hormone they always be imbalance. If you have not gone to check yourself at the scan, do not use anything. If you don't even do pregnancy test for strip, not use anything. If you do a pregnancy test and it comes maybe one red line and then the second one come light more, wait another 1 week. Wait for 1 week before you do another one. And you go see how the thing go turn. Don't jump into conclusion. Some women, when I go hear their story, say, hey, I don't know, Kai, it's painful because you're looking for it. It's been years you're looking for it. You must say, I for any share, alright. You use your hand to do yourself. Now, having said this kind of cramp, when do you feel it again? How do you differentiate it between ovulation cramp and then implantation bleeding? Because tell you what, some people don't even know how to calculate their ovulation. It is only when they feel that pain or they see that little discharge, they circle it up to be ovulation. It might not be your ovulation. It might be implantation bleeding. It might be that you're pregnant because cervical mucus can come with blood when you're pregnant. Cervical mucus can come with blood. It can mix with blood when you're pregnant. Women who are pregnant can even get discharge. Noticing only when you ovulate. Even when you get belly, you feel see that rotting. It is just a shedding of that egg. You go shed anyway. If you form to pikin, you go shed.
Okay, go.
And that is why I always say, know how to calculate your ovulation. You see this ovulation, oh, they shout, making I know how to calculate them, know how to do this. So it's not only because for you to get pregnant. You might be the one that after meeting your husband, boom, you go get belly. You might be that type. But if you don't know the difference or the days that you ovulate and differentiate it with the days that you're seeing that cervical mucus, you will never know. You will never know that you're pregnant.
I love it.
You know, some women have this weakened cervix. All right, this how would they put them? That place where they carry pikin. It a weak. Hey guys, take it down. So women have weakened cervix, and this kind of women are women that if you get pregnant, you don't want to actually meet your man for the first 3 months. Okay, you don't want to meet him. You want to really stay on your own and stay in a corner. But just because you don't know that what you had is pregnancy, or you don't know how to calculate your ovulation, when you see that drotting, you can't go fire her. Oh yeah, husband, let's do. You do and finish, you start to see bleeding. You start to bleed. It is important for you to tell between the signs of your ovulation and likewise the date. Now, what are the signs of ovulation? Because I'm going to be saying that now. I'm going to, if you write, start writing. Ladies and gentlemen, help me share this video because this video is very important. I had to come live on this topic. I was just lying down on my bed yesterday and something just entered me. Treat this topic. I don't know who I'm talking to, but I know I don't come live for nothing. I'm always talking to somebody. So please share the video until it gets to the hand of the person I'm talking to. All right? Now, what are the symptoms of ovulation? Tell you what. Okay, one of the symptoms you want to feel is that the cramp that you get when you have implantation bleeding, all right, it does not stay long. It does not stay the same time with ovulation. Let me explain that very well. You see, implantation cramp, you can get it for as long as 1-2 weeks. Ovulation cramp, you get it for 12 to 24 hours. Because some women release egg for 12 hours and some are 24 hours. Ila, stop it. Stop it, you. Stop. Now, go and sit down before you enjoy yourself. You think I cannot see you? I'm watching here and I'm seeing you. Sit. When you are pregnant and you're feeling that pain can stay for at least 1 week. It depends on the woman though. Everybody get their body. Some women only go there 1 week. Some women only go there 2 weeks. But when you dey ovulate, you dey feel pain that night. Go. Give it to him, please. Money, please give him what he wants. Give him. Okay. Make it another vessel. Children call. I got to use one eye. I said they put one eye for you, they put one eye for them. My eye just a twist. Now, like I said previously, okay? Give it to him. Give it to him, please. Like I said, all right, when you are pregnant and you have that lower abdominal pain called implantation cramp, you can feel it for 1 to 2 weeks. But the one for ovulation, it can be for few hours or for 1 day. The ovulation pain no dey stay for 1 week or for 3 days or for 4 days. If your pain stays more than that during your ovulation, there's something wrong. I'm going to be talking about that one next, but let me finish expatiating on this one. You, stay there. If your pain, all right, when you're ovulating, after tracking yourself, how many days cycle you have, and you know, remember, always remember that ovulation is for 5 days. It's for 5 days. And it is not all women that ovulate 7 days or 14 days later. Not be all women they ovulate for 7 days. You know, some people they mistake that calculation. They go say, my friend tell me say, now 7 days after be my ovulation. 7 days after be your ovulation, you do and nothing happen. You can't wait 3 days later, you can't see stretchy discharge. You can't ask yourself, I get belly. No, that isn't implantation bleeding. It's just like you did not calculate your ovulation well. Women wrap their head and say, okay, if tell you what, even some people they carry that doctor report. Maybe last 2 years when you go hospital, they tell you say you ovulate 7 days later or 14 days later. You still they use that calculation, they calculate until now. Do you know if your day cycles has actually switched, if you don't change, because notice every woman na every month 28 days, no. Every month not be 28 days for some women. Some women, some months na 22 days. Before you know, next month 24 days. Before you know again to come back 22 days. If your menstruation continue to regulate like that, you have to calculate each month based on its days. You need to calculate it. How do you calculate it? You have to calculate from the first day you are seeing that blood, that menstruation blood, that first day. You go write and down. That first day when you see the blood, though, you go write and down. When you reach the next month, you go write down one self dates down. It is important to be writing this thing, no, because many people, they don't even they know when they menstruate until that blood come outside. Now they go tell us, okay, I menstruate. If you've been trying for more than 1 year and you still don't know how many days cycle you have, oh, you go there, you go try, you go tire. Because some people don't get problem. They don't have ovarian cyst. They don't have endometrial problem. They don't have blocked fallopian tube. They don't have fibroid. But they are still finding it difficult to get pregnant. Their husband self not get problem. Oh. If you go hospital, they say, this man result fine now. Go home and try. Go home and try. You are missing the days. Ovulation, no, they wait for you. That egg way day your belly no go tell you say, Mama, I know you've been trying for long. Let me wait. I'll wait for you. Mbano. He no go wait for you. And remember, every month when you pass, every month is passing by. Before you know, woman go top 40. Before you know, 50 years don't reach. It is not only about going to education and knowing whatever you study in school. Because some people go say, na doctor work. I leave it to my doctor. You leave it to your doctor waiting. You think your doctor go sit down, they explain to you how to calculate your ovulation, how the thing they work. He does not, he don't get that time. When you go there, you stay there 5 minutes, you talk what you want, you finish. Next. It doesn't really matter how much you drop on the table. It is not his right to tell you how you're feeling. It is not his right to tell you how many days you menstruate. Just because you study banking. And I don't like biology when I school. I know they do chemistry. I not be science students. Just because I say you not be science students now, you're not going to know how many days your ovulation they come. Having said that, if you don't write that thing down, don't write them down. At least for 3 months. Because when you are calculating ovulation, for 3 months, your menstruation has to come regular. Not be say 1 month it go come, the next month it go jump. No. If your menstruation they come 1 month, come. The next month it no come. The following month it come. 2 months later it no come. You can't ovulate a shit. Nothing is being released. You can never ovulate or calculate ovulation like that. You have to have a regular menstruation of 3 months. Now, when I mean regular, I don't mean that it has to actually come that day 18. No. Some women menstruation can actually skip for 2 days. As long as it's within that 2-3 days difference, there is no problem. But if it has turned to 5 days, 6 days, 7 days, then there is a problem. If you've missed your menstruation for that long, run a pregnancy test. Stop fearing the negative. Stop getting scared of the negative result. Because negative one day will turn to positive. But if you don't know say that day na positive and you go use something say na infection, you use your hand do yourself. Okay, now having said this, how do you calculate ovulation? I'll just quickly throw a little bit of light on that. Like I said, I will just be touching small areas. I want to take questions today. I really want to take questions. I don't always finish the questions these days. It's not funny. So I want to create time to take questions. Why my son still give me 5 minutes? All right, so how do you calculate your ovulation days? Now, if you have 21 days cycle, like I said, you have to know the days, the menstruation date itself for 3 months. Now, if you don't calculate from 1 month to the next month to give you 21 days, say that 21 days it be, then remember, start testing yourself from day 3. Now, when you're testing yourself from day 3, you have to test yourself for 5 days. 3 days after you finish your menstruation, test yourself for 5 days. All right? Now, let's just jump out of that because I always teach about that. But one other day, I'm going to talk about ovulation itself. I'm going to teach particularly about ovulation again. I have done it before, but I think I'll have to do it again. Now, let's jump to the next one. What kind of cramp also can you feel that? What are you doing? Okay, now let me just rephrase it. What kind of cramp, okay, that feels like implantation cramp or that comes with implantation bleeding? What kind of cramp do you feel that is very hard? Now, I'm going to tell you another thing that does feel like implantation cramp, okay? Ovarian cyst. If you're feeling pain after, I don't know, some people are calling me. I'll call. Please, if I've not called you before today, I'll call you back immediately I'm done from this video. It's not easy. I try to cook, clean, and then still create time like this. All right. Now, if you have ovarian cyst or if you're feeling pains after your ovulation, but the pain is much, like extremely painful. You know, when I'm talking about implantation cramp, not be pain where be say you go use paracetamol for. It's not an actual pain that you can use a painkiller for. But if you feel this intense pain, because some people go say, nah, she don't say, mo could they wait, this kind of pain feel be belle. But tell you what, the belle on, you know, go feel them at all. You just feel that, you know, that kind of little cramp, one little cramp. But if you feel this one, they're very, very hard. And you're feeling this movement in your tummy also. Plus, your tummy is bloated, which means your tummy can't big put. You know, when they say feel hardening under the lower abdomen, I'm not saying that the full belly go big, because some people, their menstruation would have ceased, or maybe they will be seeing spotting. They will be feeling intense pain. Their tummy will be big. They will be hearing this sound as if their tummy is playing football match. And then they will just accompany it and say, okay, it's pregnancy. No, darling, it isn't pregnancy. It's ovarian cyst. Ovarian cyst is that worse that you feel it as if it's pregnancy. It can seize your menstruation and make you have spotting mixed with discharge like that kata. All right? It can even make you have intense back pain. And these things normally happen after your ovulation. Ovarian cyst, they attack when ovulation don't finish you. You see that period where you all go do that thing, where the thing is supposed to form, they become pikin. Now there go give you a fire. It's a pain that if you don't use painkiller, it will not stop. Women who have ovarian cyst and just put their ears in water and say, okay, I have ovarian cyst though. Me, I cannot go for operation. No, I'm scared though. You just carry the result, you put her under bed. Nobody is telling you to go for operation. But try to take care of it. If you're using herbs, you use herbs to take care of it. If you leave it and don't do anything like that, see, I'll tell you one thing. The thing go to disrupt your hormone, making you get that pregnancy symptoms. Because when hormones scatter, your body go, you feel as if you get belly. The thing would make you have spotting, continuous spotting, non-stop. Continuous spotting. Some people can spot for 1 month, non-stop. When I mean spotting, I mean seeing small blood drop. Because of this drop of blood when they come their pants, they don't feel they meet their husband. If you just hit them, boom, hey, bed don't full. So if you're having this kind of thing, you should quickly go for test if you have not gone. If you never go for test, quickly go for test. Because ovarian cyst is not a joke. It's not a joke. You see, one thing when they tell people for be say, forget say e go block you from picking. No, she be na person wey dey alive na they born. Person wey live na they born. If your cyst become big, giant, you not do anything about them, it got burst for your belly. Now you sabi. Because this thing is fluid. Especially if it does not come out. People where they go choke things, they go block. You don't go block. You dey block vagina. Say they treat cyst. I pity you. Alright? So be able to tell the difference. If you are having implantation cramp, which is probably you're pregnant, know that the pain is not much. It's not something you actually need paracetamol for. When you feel this pain, I would advise you as a woman to stay on bed rest. Relax. Relax. Especially if you see small blood for inside. You need to sleep. Relax. Do bed rest. If you dey walk, collect off. Beg your oga. Find way beg am. Make you remember, say, you no get the amount of money wey dey take buy pikin o. Pikin wey you carry for your belle na your own. But even if you go carry another one for outside, you can still not feel that motherhood. It's not the same thing. All right? So, I just want to create time for questions. Anybody with any question, I know they don't blast me with question for you. Make I check. Because since I know they watch my phone, so I just want to quickly check. I don't like this network today. You know, they make me they see anything at all. I don't like it. Okay, let's see if we have questions. Today, I want to take questions, like all kind of questions today. I really want to take all kind of questions. All right, let's see. Please, what is the cause of burning at the waist? Okay. Now, if we're talking about burning at the waist, we're talking about hot womb. Right. Now, hot womb is normally caused by hormone imbalance. Women who feel hot womb, their hormones are super imbalanced. Yes. You see, our mothers go say, now hot womb, they call her now. Hot womb or hot uterus. Yeah. When you say hot uterus, our mama, they say that hot womb way hot. You see, I want make one illustration for you now. People who get hot womb, it is hard for them to keep the pregnancy. Even if conception happen, even if the egg fertilized, by the time you go that uterine lining, take for example, put sack of water. You see this ice water, what would they go buy now? How many people drink ice water when they young? Me, I drink. I know they cook man, they hide myself. I know the first way they hide. I drink ice water when I young. Yes, ice water now when they carry go school. Ciao! Yay! People want to see you. Say hello. Ciao, everybody. Don't press my laptop. No. Oh. Yes. Now, if you be person wey don't know about ice water, when you tie water for inside nylon and you put it on top of candle, you know how that thing they burst. That's what the thing they tell they relieve. Even when conception already happened, you want to balance your hormone. You really want to balance your hormone. What causes hormone imbalance? You are not eating your fruit and vegetables enough. You're not eating balanced diet. Hormone imbalance now for people, it happens to people who don't chop well. You know, they chop balanced diet. You don't eat fruit and vegetables. So many people suffer from hormone imbalance, including prolactin. And they are still treating it after years and years and years. Maybe you go take a Bomegron or what do you call it, Palodel. You go use and finish, it go stop. Oh. The minute you stop that medicine like this, boom, the liquid don't come outside again. Breast is on the discharge. Some people would have PCOS. You know, polycystic ovarian syndrome is caused by hormone imbalance, right? Papi. Oh boy. Babe, can you help me with him?
If you want to go.
No, he has to remove this.
Okay.
Please. Okay.
Walking in the jungle. Walking in the jungle. Be not afraid.
Okay.
Be not afraid.
Now, PCOS, you know, is an hormone imbalance, right? Yes, it is an hormone imbalance. People are asking me, what is PCOS? What is PCOS? Polycystic ovarian syndrome. Okay, it comes from your hormone, when your hormone don't they imbalance. Now, some people have that, and their menstruation have ceased, right? Hey, Papi. Some people have that and their menstruation have ceased for like a long time. I don't know, a long time, 1 month, 2 months. Woman never even reach 40, don't they cease menstruation already? Now, if you have that kind of problem and you don't balance your hormone, you go to the hospital, they give you contraceptive or they give you one pill, they say, take it. Take it. It will bring your menstruation out. After 1 month, stop. After 2 months, stop. You stop and finish, the thing still persists. Why? Because you have hormone imbalance. You are not eating fruits and vegetables enough. Even if you like, you use the synthetic things. If you don't give your cells, if you don't give your immune what they want, they will still remain scattered. Alright? So what do? Eat enough fruits and vegetables. It helps in boosting your hormone. If you're the type that cannot afford to eat it, or maybe you cannot find enough, go for, sorry, my phone, no, Jesus. My hand don't fall out. If you're the type that cannot afford it, go for Juice Plus Premium Capsules. They contain fruits and vegetables. They will help you bridge the gap. That's why I like that capsules. You know, somebody from Nigeria called me and said, Madam, I beg, help me get it. I got it for her, right? And, you know, in our country, especially African country, it is hard for you to find all these fruits and vegetables like complete. You cannot find it complete set. There are so many fruits and vegetables that are not there. Now, it's not because our place is not good. It's just because, you know, the climate changes. Like, our side is hot. Okay? There are some of these food that cannot grow in hot places. Right? And we don't eat it. So, using the capsules to help you bridge the gap, to help you, taking one of it, you're taking 45 different portions of fruits and vegetables. You eat and you don't eat them, you bridge the gap anyway. You find the fruit, you don't find it, you bridge the gap anyway. Even if they do only smoothie of apple, milk, all right, and maybe celery or any vegetable you see, if not only that 3 ingredients you they put, as long as you are taking Juice Plus capsules, it would help you bridge the gap. You don't need any other one. And tell you what, when you feed your cells right, they will thank you later. There is no two way about it. You no feel jump step. You no feel hide from them. If your hormones they imbalance, there is no way to hide. You no go feel run from your shadow. Na so it be. If you know they chop well, you no go. There is no changes. If you like, you buy the most expensive advertised drugs in the world, and your hormones are still imbalanced, and you're not eating right. There is no two ways. You go still come back to that eating healthy. All right. So, having said that, I hope you understand what I was trying to explain. The first question. Now, let's see. Second question. Okay. Hi, sis. Good evening. How Okoro virus that side do? My sister, Okoro virus. No. Hey, this boy. Stop. Girls. Why is this girl shouting like this now? Okay, now let's see. No, papi. Okoro virus, my sister. Okoro virus, no funny. It's still here. It is well. Let's just pray for the entire world because it's not about praying for one country right now. It's the entire world. I'm sure everywhere is shut down. Kai, since when I was born, I never see this kind of thing. Even my mama will born herself. Since when they born her. This kind of thing never happened before. Now God mercy will they pray. Anybody where they anywhere, they pray for God mercy because only God go fit help us. Something will no get cure. I beg you. Anyway, let's continue. All right. Please, coach, I had my last period on 1st of March. Until now, nothing. But I have been cramping below my abdomen and sharp pain on both sides. I did test yesterday and it came out negative. Now, this is what I'll tell you to do. Hang on. Maybe you did it quite earlier. Wait another 1 week and run a test. Do not conclude and say, it's something. No. Wait. If you get a negative result, maybe, your menstruation maybe is supposed to come today or tomorrow and it has not come, or maybe you're just 1 day late. Hang on. Wait another 1 week and do it. Okay? So I hope I've been able to, let's see. Staying with someone that is on measles, can it really affect pregnancy? I don't understand. Okay. staying with someone that is on meses, which is menstruation, can it affect early pregnancy? I don't understand the question, but I hope it's not what I'm trying to. I hope it's not what my head is telling me. Hang on. Is it that the two ladies are staying in the house and one is pregnant, one is menstruating? If that is the case, I don't see anything wrong in that. Sure, everybody menstruates now. I hope that's the question. Please help me rephrase that your question because I'm not so sure exactly what the question is. Okay, I am currently having the pain but no blood spots. I don't have ovarian cyst. I missed period that was supposed to be on 14th of this month but tested negative. I have no discharge. Okay, now 14, today's date is 20. Okay, when did you run? Okay, you run the pregnancy test on the 14th of this month. Now, like I said before, all right, if you have this cramp, it does not really mean that you have to get blood stains also. Having implantation cramp does not mean blood will come with it. Hey, leave it. No.
Let's go.
Please go. You cut my this thing.
Go outside.
My small laptop where they manage, they do this video. This boy wants to destroy you. I beg. Having implantation cramp, okay, does not really mean that blood has to come out with it. So if you did that pregnancy test day 14th, I would advise you go and get a pregnancy test this evening and run a test tomorrow. Okay? Run a test tomorrow. If you want to do it with your early morning urine. You know, some people mistake how they do this test. Yes. Guys, is it that you stay there and keep quiet or you go and play with Francesco? Okay. Now, mistake, okay, when they are doing this pregnancy test, it is very important. Some people get invalid. Some people might get one line, but maybe you did it quickly. The way you did one, too fast. If you won't do pregnancy test, not do on the day where your menstruation is supposed to come aside. Wait at least 1 week. Let's take for example now, say maybe your menstruation is supposed to come outside day 20. Wait till day 27 before you go do a pregnancy test. And when you want to do this pregnancy test, no stay awake till 12 o'clock in the night, oh, because some people now, not say this coronavirus now go make us stay awake till 12 o'clock in the night. You don't go pee yourself finish, you'll go sleep by 2 o'clock. Then when you wake up in the morning, the HCG where they don't want to come out. If you want a very accurate test, go to sleep 10 p.m., 11, before the next day. So you don't pee. Because now that morning urine, now you take they do the test. Now the HCG level, they know. That hormones of pregnancy, now they come outside. Now, when you dip your strip inside your urine, okay, and bring it out, don't conclude and say, this is the answer. No. Time yourself. Wait 3 minutes. Some people don't have that patience for 3 minutes. They know they wait, oh. Maybe the thing go show first one red line. And you where you supposed to wait, you know, wait for that 10, at least 10, 20 seconds will remain. You can't go through and say, na negative. Some people on happen that after 10 seconds, they will not see this faint line at the middle. Just one faint line. But if you don't wait, you will not know. If you know exercise patient, you no go find out. You go just carry your hand, you go through where. Alright? So make sure you always wait for that 3 minutes. For me, when I get belay that time, if I do pregnancy test, I go keep the thing till the next day. Waiting na my house. Nobody go come tax me, say they put a urine strip for my cabinet. Mban. Keep it. You know they smell. Not be say you go keep your peace, so I'm not telling you keep your peace. Now the strip where you do, you go keep. Alright? So run another test tomorrow morning. Okay? It's very important. Now, let's see. My nipples always pain me when I'm due for period. Does it mean it's ovulation? No, it does not mean it's ovulation. When you're due for period, it's your period. That's PMS. That's why I was trying to tell you the difference between ovulation, PMS and implantation cramp. That is just your menstruation. If you finish your menstruation, okay, like I said, it's very important to know how to calculate your ovulation. Because if you don't know, you go mistake this thing, no. If you finish your menstruation, let's say your menstruation starts today, or no, the 20th of March. Your first menstruation starts the 20th of March. It can't reach this May. It can't start 20 or 17 or 16 or 15. Now you have to calculate, you see, from that 20 of March till 17 or 20 of April, you have to calculate how many days it is. And you have to do this thing for at least 3 months. You need to do it for 3 months. It takes 3 months for your hormones to become imbalanced. So now, wait till you chop, your cells go show you, your hormone go show you 3 months later. Woman, when you get fibroid, when they say maybe 3 months ago you go for test, you don't get fibroid. Though. You can't go 3 months later, you see fibroid, you ask, this isn't my result, I reject it in Jesus' name. Reject what? When you continue to chop things feed of estrogen, you don't say it will grow. It takes 3 months for your hormone to react into any form. That is why you have to calculate your menstruation for 3 months. You need to know how many days they are. If the thing is jumping up and down like Jan Glover, up and down, not be saying that 2 days, not be 1 day different though. Or even maximum 3 days. If they go up and down, nothing they happen. That means that you have hormone imbalance. Your hormones are imbalanced. You need to go for hormone profile. Alright? So if you finish your period, or maybe you are due for period, like you said, if you are due for your period, maybe your period is supposed to come 1 week later, or let's see, few days later, and you're feeling this kind of pain, now your menstruation, not be ovulation, because you ovulate after you finish menstruation, not ovulate before menstruation. Even women who ovulate during menstruation, except when they see cervical mucus, when they menstruate, those women, it's caused by hormone imbalance. All right, so let's go to the next one. Good afternoon, please. What drug can I use so that I can ovulate and boost my immune system? Okay, now, talking about ovulation, all right, you can boost your ovulation. Guys. Talking about ovulation, you can boost your ovulation. But at first, you need to be ovulating. You know, some people, they try to look for things to boost their ovulation, but meanwhile, they're not even ovulating at all. As in, at all. They don't know if they are releasing egg at all. There are things that can block your ovulation. It doesn't really matter if you're seeing your menstruation the same date every month. Too. Ovulation is another process of its own. Notice it because Mr. Red came now, the blood flow, and it flow for 5 to 7 days, and he red. Then you come and say you ovulate. A woman who is menstruating without ovulating is called an ovulation. Now sickness of your own. Now problem of your own. So first of all, you have to see if you're releasing egg. If you're trying to boost your ovulation, maybe you're trying to see if that cervical mucus will come, like this other stuff. All right. Now, spirulina is very good for that. Spirulina is very good for that. If you're not using the spirulina powder, you can get Juice Plus capsules, which contains spirulina. At least that one is on its own proportion. The green vegetable capsules, there's spirulina inside. And spirulina is very good in boosting ovulation. All right. So, you know the reason why I always say go and use that one. For people who are even asking me for immune system, you want to boost your immune, you have to eat fruits and vegetables. You need vitamin B. And where do you get all these things from? From your food. We should stop relying ourselves on synthetic medicine. African women. Some people, if they tell you how many synthetic medicine they swallow, their belly are drawn. They feel open pharmacy for their belly. We should stop telling ourselves, when I go here, may they give me this, may they give me that. You know, some people even in Europe here, they still carry concussion from Nigeria. Concussion when you don't even know how it work. How they take mix am. So for me, the thing come you swallow. We need to start thinking that our food is our medicine. Because those synthetic things you put in your mouth, they'll go there, they'll fix one, they'll spoil another, will fix one. It'll be like a generator repairer or electrician where they try to make it money. Since he knows that you get money, he go do one, he go leave another one. Like my mechanic way in Nigeria whisper my beard. If I don't remember, I don't matter destroy my motor, God. Oh. They will fix one. The motor go move for their workshop. Oh. But the minute you carry and reach house, all right, when you use that 1 or 2 days, it be another one will spoil. That is how synthetic is. You see, fear those medicine where they tell you say it work for 10 different things. One medicine. Those ones that they say it kills fibroid, it kills ovarian cyst, it does this, it does that. Guys, please don't call me now. Those synthetic ones, especially that Unipel of a thing. Unipel, women. Chipati go kill us. Chipati go kill some people. Some women have used that thing. Before they will use it, they say, I see people testify, let me go and use it. Oh, you go ahead and insert something in your vagina that you don't know where it come from. You don't even know what's inside. After you insert the belly, you don't get that. Have you been pregnant since you inserted that thing inside you? So many people are scared to go for tests. Why? Because they know what they use their hand to themselves. They know what they go put their hand put. Me, I don't tell people. People, they say your nipple. Don't come to my page, oh. Don't even come and advertise rubbish on my page. Because what they kill me past now, the ignorant in women, act of desperation. The ignorant in women. Person they advertise something for Facebook. Pikin they no get though. Maybe na young girl will never pass 18 years old. Just because of say you define pikin. Just because of say you want this pikin to come outside. You carry your hand, you go buy it. How much? It's 1,000 naira. 1,000 naira. Remember say, when they keep person, now they cheap. Something where they keep person, now cheap pass. So be very careful, all right? Be very careful what you use. Be very, very careful. If you want to balance your immune system, go on fruits and vegetables because they are the only thing. Your food is your medicine. Your food is your medicine. That's how it works. All right? So let's jump to the next question. Good afternoon, please. Is it possible for someone to conceive with ovarian cyst? Okay. Yes, but it depends the size. If your ovarian cyst is still very tiny, like very small, okay, as long as your hormones are in place, it will not disrupt you from conceiving. Likewise, even fibroid. When you go to the hospital, doctors will tell you, your fibroid is still small. It's not something you should worry about. Just go home and try. Yes, it's true. It might be still small. It might be not something to worry about because it's still 2 centimeters. Because it's still 1 centimeter. It's still 3 centimeters at max. You can't go house. It's nothing to worry about. You know what you chop. You know what you drink. I can get pregnant. It's God's time. I'm waiting for God's time. You don't wait for God's time. You don't put poison for your body. You continue to carry that result up and down. I am okay. Oh. There is nothing wrong with me. The fibroid is still small. Some people that continue to carry results up and down and say fibroid is still small. When you ask them how long they went for that test, they'll tell you 2 years ago. And they are still tying their hands around it. You can get pregnant whatever situation you have, as long as you eat right. Because mind you, the minute you get pregnant, you cannot go ahead and use any medicine. Your food is your medicine. Your food, now be your medicine. As long as your hormone is fine, as long as the cyst is still small, you can get pregnant. Moreover, I not be God. Even people in the medical, they not be God. All right? But at the same time, heaven help those who help themselves. That's just the quote. Okay? Now let's see. I see my period on the 10th of April. When can I see my ovulation? Please, I will not answer that because I just said it before that that's not how you calculate your ovulation. All right? Now listen. Good afternoon. Please, I have short circle. My circle is 25 days, 24 days, 23 days, 22 days, 21 days. And once in a blue moon, it's 26 days circle. Please, how do I calculate my safe and unsafe period? Okay. Now, like I said, if your menstruation is dancing kele, is dancing janglova, moto janglova, it will go up, it will come down, it will go up, it will come down. Like this menstruation days you just gave me right now is super irregular. You see, with this sign, your hormones are already preaching to you. If you don't listen, it's a problem. They are already preaching to you. All right? Because your menstruation can, if it's between that 25, 24 days, then it's fine. All right? But if you jump from 25, you go 21, it's a long distance. It's a long shift. Evening shift. It's too long. Because the gap is too much. All right? But nevertheless, if it's been constant for the 25 days or 24 days, I'm going to say this. She even mentioned 21 days. Make a start. Now, if you have 21 days circle, if you calculated your menstruation days and it's 21 days circle, you want to start testing from day 3. 3 after your menstruation. Now, let me say this. You see, let's say your menstruation starts today and your menstruation lasts for 5 days, because you know a normal menstruation is supposed to last 5 to 7 days, right? Now, let's say it starts today and it finish, today is 20, and it finish day 25 or 27. Now, from 28, now you go start to the count. If you have 21 days circle, like I said, you start tracking yourself, testing yourself from day 3, which is 28, 29, 30. From day 30, you start to test yourself. And when you want to test yourself, so, now 5 days things. You see that 5 days, now mathematics, so. Because, tell you what, you know, people are lucky, oh. We will be say, God, that's our prayer quick. It's a lucky thing for us, but some women out there really need this thing. That's why I tell you, share the video. Some women out there really need to know when they are menstruating. Yeah, no problem. Or when they are ovulating. Alright? So if you have 21 day cycle, start testing from day 3. You start 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. When you want test them, 3, you go do them in the morning. 4, you go do them in the morning. 5, you go do them in the morning and in the evening. 6, you go do them in the morning and in the evening. Day 7, you go do them in the morning. Do not be stingy with yourself and go and buy one ovulation strip and test yourself and conclude, say, I am not ovulating. If you not test yourself for the next 4 days, how you go to know? Test yourself 5 days. Carry book and biro with sellotape. Is what I always tell my women. Go and buy notebook. You go buy biro. On it or no, you will buy sellotape. Every ovulation strip you do, they sellotape for the book. You see that thing, what would they do? Art work. When they will say, no, you don't even art. If like say na chemistry they do am. Or they say go carry this sleeve. No, sorry. It's a Greek. All of us will go secondary school for Nigeria. Where you do a Greek. Where they go say take this sleeve. You sellotape for your book. May you write the name under. Now that kind of thing you won't do now. Every test you do for that 5 days, carry sellotape for the book. Write the time when you do the test. Write them down. The second day, do the same thing. Write them down. The third day, do them in the morning and in the evening. Write them down. The 5th day, do them in the morning. If within this month you know ovulate, do them again the following month. If for 2 months nothing come outside, those lines no show, then you know you are not ovulating. You try to find again, okay, I am not ovulating. What is the source? Something is wrong somewhere. All right, it can be my hormone, or maybe not my hormone. Do I have ovarian cyst? What is going on? If I am not ovulating, is it that my estrogen is low? Estrogen dominance is not there. You start thinking with your brain, not wait for doctor to come do one for you. Do not wait for one doctor to come do one for you, because doctor said they get their problem, They're not going to carry your case for head. They have their own problem too. They might have families. They have things to do. You don't know whether he just come from house and he with your wife just quarrel. You expect her to just carry emotional thing, put for ground, and face you. These things are things you have to do by yourself. Even doctors are human beings. If you know if you carry something for brain, how you expect her to carry thousands of people things for brain? It doesn't work that way. There are some times you need to do something yourself. This one is not be, I go school, I no go school things. No. Woman body, nobody they know and pass her. A female body, nobody can know how you're feeling than you. You know, some women, if they develop some kind of problem and they are feeling pain and they ask them, what is going on? They say, I don't know. I don't just know how I feel. You cannot explain how you feel. You cannot even tell if this pain has been there, or if it's a new one, or if you've had it before, or what is going on. Now they make some people PCOS go, it go ultimate so that they will get menopausal symptoms so they never even reach 40 years. Because men are noticing that women don't reach 40 years, they get menopausal. Women will be say young girls, 20 something, 30, they don't get menopausal symptoms. You go for hormone profile, they check your hormones. Yeah. How come now? How they reach this kind of sign? All right, so it's very important to know your days. 21 days, start testing from day 3. 22 days, start testing from day 4. 23 days, start testing from day 5. 24 days, start testing from day 6. 25 days, start testing from day 7. I don't do song for you now. That's what I'm going to do. All right, so like that. You be singing it like that. They put that for head. 21 days, start testing from day 3. 22 days, day 4. 23 days, day 5. 24 days, day 6. I remember when I was in school, I crammed this thing for head. And I still a singer now. Even now, the thing, if you cramp something for head, see, you don't really have to know these things like the way I know them. Find a way for you to understand your body. It's very important. Because if you understand your body, if you use something, you'll be able to tell if that thing is working for you or not. You know, some people have allergy to things and they don't notice it. They might be allergic to something and they don't even watch it. Why? Because you don't watch your body. You cannot tell the difference. All right, so I hope I've been able to explain. Let's go further. I have so many questions. I cannot just sit down in one. Now, this is what I'll be doing. I'll be like summarizing all the questions. All right, so I'll be doing like summary. I don't want to leave anybody behind, but at the same time, I want to be doing summary. Now, okay. I always feel pain in the right side of my stomach. What could it be? Is it a persistent pain? Is it a pain you feel every time? If it's a pain you feel every time, it could be ovarian cyst. You have to go and check it out. You cannot just stay with pain, all right? You cannot just stay with pain 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. It's not good. It's not good. All right? So now let's see. Taking garlic every morning, does it help in hormone imbalance or detoxifying the body? Taking garlic is anti-inflammatory, all right? It would help you, how will I put it safe? It's anti-inflammatory and it also helps with infection, all right? But it's not good if you are taking it like drinking it as tea. It's good if you mix it with your meal, all right? But not something you take as tea every time. If you want to take it as tea, you know, you're just using it to maybe detoxify yourself, okay? But it's not for hormone imbalance. Hormone imbalance is what you don't eat. How got they put that logo? It is what you eat that shows after 90 days. All right? So I hope you understand. What can I do to make my cervix loose? My cervix is very tight. Darling, you got to do exercise. There is no two way about it. Now exercise things, though. You know, so many African women don't exercise. Yes. They don't do exercise. You know, let me tell you one thing about you not exercising yourself, apart from the cervix being tight, or maybe making it even worse, more tight. Because the more you grow older, the more it can become tight. You see, a woman that gives birth, if you just born, you go notice say here of your belly, if you be person way born, all right, put hand for the middle of your belly close to your navel. You feel like say space there. You feel like say there's space there. If you don't do exercise, tighten that muscle back. Now they make some women, their belly after the dog born. not. Yeah, doing exercise helps you a lot. Now, for that civics, you need to do exercise. Send me a message on my number. Let me give you 2 exercises that you can be doing that would help you. Hey, Frank, no. Oh, this boy, why now? No. You just found my phone. I see you too. Come on. I see you. You want to see everybody? Okay, so send me a message on my number. My number is +3932 7311 6994. Leave this thing. No, please. You found my phone again. No. Now the number is plus. Put that plus. +3932 7311 6994. All right. Now, can implantation bleeding come with clot? No, it's not supposed to come with clot because it's just a small drop of blood. All right. If you come with clot, I'm saying the thing don't come out, or it's your menstruation. Okay. Because see, if your hormones are imbalanced, you might be seeing full menstruation. You feel they bleed full time. They remove clots. They say you still get belly. All right. And one thing that can also cause you to have that kind of clot is fibroid. And fibroid can even cause you to have bloating, so it will make your tummy big and look as if you're pregnant, but you're not. Okay, so let me jump to the next one. Moretti Mama, how are you doing? Hey, my sister, I'm shining in the Lord. God has been faithful. At least we are alive. The minute you are alive inside this COVID-19 wahala, you go thank God every minute and every second of the day. I'm telling you. What of cramp that seems like period, but period won't come and belle no come? What could be the problem? All right, now, if you feel cramp that feels like period and the period is not coming, it means that you have something called PCOS. PCOS is what makes you have that pain. Okay, as if the menstruation is coming, but it's not. It will not come. PCOS is a hormone issue. Now, hormone. All right, so it could be that you want to go and run a hormone profile test, darling. Go and do that, please. Go and do that. Don't waste time. If somebody is using Juice Plus, he can be pregnant. Now, hang on. Let me tell you something about Juice Plus. Juice Plus is fruit and vegetables, okay? They contain fiber, they contain a lot of things. And one thing that makes most African women not to get pregnant is because they don't eat a balanced diet. You see, the reason why so many people use the product and get pregnant is because they come back and they... You want to eat something? Hang on, ladies. Let me give my son something. He wants something? Please, your men are not vest. My son, I have to give him something to eat. You're happy now? Yes, you're very happy. Okay. Now put this on the plate for you. Bravissimo. Okay, and there you go. Bravissimo. Handsome. My handsome. Okay. All right. You want to come? You want to go? You want to go? Okay, CC. All right, let's go. See Papa there. Hey, you want to come? Don't want to come inside. Okay. Don Williams. Fine. Don Williams. Okay. Pardon me, everybody. Men are no verse. I got to use one hand, hold Pikin at the same time, try to concentrate. Now, like I said, so many people, so many African women that suffer from trying to get pregnant, it's not because they actually have any problem. You might have gone to the hospital and they tell you you are fine, there is nothing wrong with you. You go for scan, you do HSG, they tell you the tubes, everything is okay. But what is the problem? They could say, we don't know, you just go and try. When they say you should go and try, they're not tell you say, may you go to eat anything where you want, or may you go to do anything where you want. Many people know they chop fruits and vegetables at all. You see, fruit now the day when mountain come, as in the day when they celebrate something and they remember am. Or maybe they won't try to do big person. Vegetable. Ooh. Now Christmas day or when they go party or birthday, now they chop them. You know eating these things is like not giving fuel to your car. When you not put fuel for motor, what's going to happen? You drive the motor, engine go knock. It's just practical like that. So what does Juice Plus do? It helps you bridge that gap. That immune in your body, those cells in your body, they need them. They are like fuel to them. If you continue to give them fat, you end up having PCOS. You ask yourself why you get them. You continue to feed yourself meat. You end up having fibroid. You ask why you get them. That is why I always put people on it. Even women who suffer from hot womb. Why? Because their immunes are not balanced. Their hormones are not balanced. People where they don't use synthetic things, drink hormone imbalance. In a no high B. Make I ask now how market. How far, how market? The thing don't stop. You know how it is. So many women even to tell you how important what you eat is to your health. So many women go for fibroid operation. You go and you think it's the end of the case. You go and you think that thing will not grow again. I'm supposed to get pregnant. And the next minute, the next 3 months after operation, you go and say, oh, the thing is there. Why? Because of what you eat. All right? So that's why so many women use it and then get pregnant. There are so many testimony of people getting pregnant, but know that is not something that you just take and then you go get belly, because African people they too like that thing. Make I find something where you go do the miracle. Now make fake pastors, they black them up and down. Even people selling fake things go still go black, go chop. They will say, I spent a lot of money. If you jump any step, you come back to level 0. That's how it be. If you jump on, you go come back to that 0. So that's what Juice Plus does. All right? Now, let's see. I just strained myself on one question. Please, mine came on 8th last month, but this is on 6th. Is it correct? Because I don't understand. Help me out. Like I said, you have to calculate it. Count them. Your menstruation days, if you want to know if it's the right one, your menstruation days after calculating the 2 months together has to be from either 21 days to 35 days. Anything below 21 days, it ain't okay. Anything above 35, it ain't okay also. All right? Hello, I love your program. I don't want no more kids, but your content is educative. Thank you. Thank you very much. We're just trying to do the little one we can to help. Okay, helping the society does not practically mean you going to every motherless baby's house and be donating everything you have. No. With the little knowledge you have, if you can help it, use it to help somebody, you're changing the world. That's how it is. Okay? You don't really have to have so much money or become a celebrity to help someone. No. A little thing where they your head where you know. You know, God creates people with their own knowledge, with their own wisdom. Everybody has its own. You see, I might be good with fertility thing, but there might be someone else who is good with fashion. There might be someone else who is good with makeup. I ain't good with most of those things. But, all right, everybody has their own. So use your own to help others. It's very important. The world needs change right now. All right. So thank you so much anyway for commenting. I really appreciate. Okay. Now let's see. All right. Somebody is at. What can one take for ceased menstruation? Okay, if your menstruation is ceased and you're not 40 yet, darling, there's nothing to take. Go balance your hormone. Now, PCOS, they do you. Stop eating your white rice. African women do like white rice. It will not be bread. Stop eating white rice. Eat a lot of beans. Add vegetables. You see, people ask me, Madam, is it possible to get pregnant with PCOS, or is PCOS treatable? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. If you even have PCOS, all right, if you're not using anything and you have PCOS, okay, and how will I explain it? Yeah, and you get pregnant. As long as you're eating healthy, you can even carry your pregnancy to the full term. The PCOS don't practically have to go away. Your body, make I tell you something, I go talk am again, and I go talk am 10 million times. Your body is what you eat. Your body is what you eat. So if your menstruation has ceased, you are definitely having PCOS. Go and take care of it. Try to switch your diet. Stop eating white bread. Eat brown bread. Stop eating white rice. Eat brown rice, even if you want chop rice. Eat a lot of fruits and vegetables. Very important. Okay? You can even do smoothie with chia seed, flax seed. These things help. All right? Now, let's see. If you see your period for 2 weeks, what will you do? Now, if you see your period for 2 straight weeks, you might have something called fibroid. So, you want to go and check it out if the insulin of the fibroid is already hitting you up. All right? Or even bleeding. Ovarian cyst can even cause bleeding also. Okay? Because your menstruation is supposed to be from 5 to 7 days. Anything above that or anything shorter than that is not good. Now, please, ma'am, for how long will somebody experience implantation symptoms after ovulation? Now, first of all, it depends on how long. Or let me say, it depends on when conception happened. Normally, this implantation is supposed to start maybe 1 week before your period. You feel this pain 1 week before your period, and this pain can last for even 2 weeks. Either 1 to 2 weeks. If you don't see the period at all, go and run a pregnancy test. Okay? So you know exactly what you're doing. Are you getting me? Now, I don't think I'll be able to finish out this question. Women teaching, not for men. Oh, bruh, sorry, oh. I know, I didn't mention men today. I know, I'll try as much as possible to do another recipe this for men. I was trying to see if I can make one particular, but I don't want to be teaching only men when I'm trying to make the topic. So I'm trying to see something that would also involve women. All right, let's see. We have Wednesday also, so I'll try to go live and talk about men. All right, let's see. How can I use maca powder? Okay, you can use maca powder 3 times in a week. All right, 3 times in a week: Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Okay, 3 times in a week. Put 1 teaspoon. That baby spoon, no, you know, say there's a spoon for rice. No, use the one for rice. The one where you take the feed picking. Yes, now that one. 1 teaspoon, put it inside a cup of lukewarm water. You can even use it to make smoothies, any smoothies of your choice. Like the way you add protein powder. Mix it up and drink 3 times in a week. All right, now let's see. Please, ma, can you send me your account number? Hey, somebody want bless me. Hey, see blessing, God of Israelites. Amen, 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 amen. Yes, so I go send you. Hey, see blessings. Thank you very much. I'll send you later. I'll send you my numbers on WhatsApp. All right, now let's see. Please, my lady, 20 days period after 1st day. Please, my lady, 20 days period after 1st day. Then another period 10 days after. What can be the cause, ma? It's hormone imbalance. First of all, you cannot have a 20-day cycle. Okay, like I said, the minimum you can go is 21 days. 21 to 35. So if you see your menstruation 20 days and then 10 days later another one, my dear, it's not good though. Go for a test. There are so many things that can cause it, but you cannot actually wrap your head in one. If you don't go and check it out, if you don't go and see, you never know. And sometimes too, it cannot even be a problem. It can be that you had a miscarriage or so. All right, so you need to go and check. Now let's see. What if someone finished her menstruating, started feeling pains after 1 week in the breast and they seem heavy? Okay. 1 week after your menstruation, you started feeling pain in the breast. That will be your ovulation. That is your ovulation. Because You can ovulate definitely 1 week. It means you have something like, let's see, more or less 25 days cycle or 24 to 25 days cycle. All right. So it can be your ovulation. You want to track yourself. You see the reason, the same way they sell pregnancy strip in the pharmacy. They sell ovulation strip there. The same way when they sell them, they sell ovulation strip there. So go to the pharmacy and get an ovulation strip and test yourself. Because like I said, I always teach you ladies. You see, it's not everybody that see that cervical not be all women. If you know they see them, it does not just mean that your LH is low. But you want to test yourself. All right? So test yourself. Now let's say, please, ma, after menstruation, what's the actual day for ovulation? You know what I'll tell you? Okay, the person that asked this question, please just go back to the video and replay it, because I did explain about ovulation. And if I did talk, I'm going to just repeat them. I would not even take other people's question. All right, so please just replay the video. That would be very helpful. And darlings, before I forget, please go and subscribe on my YouTube. Oh. Facebook is giving me wahala. If I carry myself to YouTube, nobody should say, madam, I cannot see your videos again. Please and please, I'm going to post my YouTube channel here, so you guys go and subscribe on my YouTube channel. It's very important. I want to go out of Facebook. They are joking with my page right now. I have 2 profiles on the page and they already removed one, and one is really risky. So please and please and please, I don't want anybody to complain. If you are enjoying what you're watching, it's easy to go and subscribe. All right. Okay. All right, let's see. Okay, I think we're getting some questions here already. Okay, my YouTube channel is there, Joy Moretti, and my phone number, for those people who want to send me a message on my number, it's also pasted on the wall. Okay, so now let's continue. Okay, I'm coming now. This question's on. Please, ma, please. I saw my menses on 14/4/2020. When is my ovulation day likely be? You cannot calculate ovulation like that. You have to go and rewatch this video again. All right. When I finish the video, you rewatch it. It would explain, so I can take other people's question, please. Now let's see. Please, ma, what causes stomach ache and breast tenderness during ovulation without cervical mucus? Okay, now, what causes stomach ache? Estrogen dominance. Now, when a woman is in her menstruation, your progesterone take over. When you are in your ovulation, your estrogen take over, estrogen dominance. All right. Now, if you are ovulating, like I said before, you can ovulate and not see the cervical mucus, but it just means that your LH na hormone. If you go do this thing, hormone profile, you go see the one that say FSH, LH, progesterone, estradiol, thyroid, prolactin, what else again? Testosterone, or TSH. See. Oh, Papi, what are you doing? No, you cannot go under my leg. What is he doing?
I don't know what to do.
Oh, Jesus. Please, go out. I don't want to hurt you. Please, come. All right? I don't want to hurt you, please. Oh, again, without this phone. Frank, stop. Now, what? Okay. Now, I said it's possible that you not be able to see it. You just have to go and run a hormone profile and make sure your lateral phase is okay. Papi, stop. Please. Okay? Now that only disturb me one. Now let's see. Okay. Now, what if someone ovulation is lower? Lower as in, I don't understand. That should, please explain better. I don't understand. Papi. Okay. I live in Italy. Can I get the product? Yes, if you want to get the product, just send me a message on my number and then I'll send you the link and you can place your order. All right. Papi, please, now I'm almost done. Now, Let's see. Before this, my oga go call. Can someone having prolactin problem be pregnant? Sorry, papi, stay firm. Can someone having prolactin problem be pregnant? Tell you what, if you have hyperprolactemia, if you have high prolactin, it causes primary infertility. All right, you want to treat your prolactin because it will be as if you're still breastfeeding. You know what happens when some women, they are breastfeeding and they don't get pregnant? It happens like that. Even me, it happened. If I breastfeed, I only get below. If I stop to breastfeed like this, na fire run. My breastfeeding is my family planning. Are you getting me? My breastfeeding, because people who know me, you know I breastfeed for 3 years. Even this my organ now breast milk they try to attach me to. My breastfeeding is my family planning. If I'm breastfeeding, I don't get pregnant. Why? Because you still have that high prolactin in your system. All right? So you want to bring it down. It's important. Bring it down. What do you do? If you're having that discharge, all right, put this cabbage. You know cabbage, you know? Cabbage when they do salad on Christmas and New Year Day. Put cabbage for your breast. For your bra. They change them every 2 hours. Babe, can you please show me one cover? I'll breastfeed him here before he disturbs me. Come, let's breastfeed you. We're not going to get shame. In front of screen, we do everything. We don't get shame. Oh. Do we have shame? No, we don't. So we breastfeed everywhere. You can use any one. Yeah, give me any one. Happy, wait. Yes, wait. Let Papa bring the cover for us. Okay, now let's see. I said, put the cabbage in your bra and switch it every 2 hours. And this thing, you're going to do it for as long as it takes for that breast to stop. You know, some people own their breast milk when they come outside, not be plenty, not just small thing. But some people own, they say, if they come outside, way. Till that thing go dry, continue doing it. Because those veins you see in your cabbage, they are the things that extract the milk out. All right? So, do that. Now, let's see. What do you do to correct period that lasts for 2 weeks? Go for test, 6. There is something wrong, that's why your period is coming for 2 weeks. Your period will not just wake up in the morning and start coming for 2 weeks. If you don't have a problem, go for test, take care of the thing, and then your period will be fine. You don't jump step when it comes to medical things. It's exactly what I'm saying. We Africans, we like something where go make the thing like this. If your period stop, it does not treat the problem you have. If you're having continual flow in it because you have a problem inside, just because I say you know they get any symptoms, or maybe you know they feel weak, not be something you go feel rush, go hospital, you they go work, you they chop, you they sleep well, does not mean that everything is fine. Does not mean that there's nothing growing inside you. If there is small changes in your body like this, small, as tiny as it is, go and check up. Stop saving that money. You they save the money for who? For who? If you give out their life to follow person enjoy money, what's it going to be used now? So go for a test. Go for checkup quickly. All right? Before it gets worse. Okay? Now let's see. I'm going to see if I'll feel. I see my period on the 9th of this month and I finish it on the 12th. But till now, I have not seen my cervical mucus. Is any problem? Okay, let me try to rephrase it. I see my period on the 9th of this month and finish on the 12th. But till now, I have not seen my cervical mucus. Is there a problem or not? You have to know when you're ovulating. The cervical mucus will not pop out like that. If you don't know your ovulation days, you will not notice if you're seeing it or not. All right, learn how to calculate your ovulation first. Okay, what is that? Next question. Yes, bravo. Yeah, now you saw. Yeah, let Mama go. Next question. Happy? No. 1 minute. Is soybeans good for lady with fibroid? Okay. Now, tell you what, I'll tell you not to go on it because of the estrogen level. Do not take it. For women who have fibroid, don't take it. All right. Well, it also depends on how big your fibroid is. Some people, and remember, fibroid is of different types. Fibroid is not the same. There are 4 different types of fibroid. Okay. Hey, who they call me? Please, nobody should call me now. I cannot see the questions again. There are 4 different types of fibroid. So you really even want to know which one it is. Okay? This boy, you're going to make me finish this video on time. Okay. Take. No, you cannot suck and see. It's not possible. Alright, now let's see. I don't know if I am ovulating and my period is irregular. Okay, if your period is irregular and you don't know if you're ovulating, go for test first of all. All right. Now let's see. Don't open me, please. Please, answer my question. The lower abdominal pain is killing me. I have no cyst. Now, like I said, if you're feeling lower abdominal pain, all right, and the thing is very hard, because tell you what, implantation cramp is not something that you cannot bear. It's not a pain that you cannot bear. If you've tested yourself, your menstruation don't wait for 2 weeks, never come. You test yourself, you show negative, go for scan. All right. Now, if you've gone for scan and you've not test yourself, because you can be pregnant too. Because some people not have bear pain, no. You see, something I go say, painful for me now. For some people, I don't know how some women they bear labor pain. Some people cannot hold it. So you don't know how someone will feel the pain and the other one will feel that. This boy, hi, how for this baby? Okay, let's see. I'll just take a few more questions and then we round up. All right. I don't know. Let's see. Hang on, no. Hang on, no. Let me see. I'm trying to look for that comment that just came up and I don't even know which question it is. After treating yeast infection, the itching have stopped, but I see a little milk discharge. Please help me, ma. Now, like I said, I told you before, if you treat infection, you need to balance your hormone. All right? You need to balance your hormone. It's important. Some people, they are... Hang on. Wow, all these questions, I don't even know which one I've answered and which one I've not. Okay. Now, like I said, you need to balance your hormone. It's important that you balance your hormone. All right? Now, let's see. Please, can someone that menstruation has ceased use flaxseed and sesame seed to balance his hormone? If your menstruation has ceased and you are not 40 yet, like I said, it can be PCOS. If you are 40, you want to bring down the menopausal symptoms. Bringing down menopausal symptoms is not the same as just balancing hormone when you're 20. Maybe you have a high progesterone or high estrogen or so. All right? It's quite different. I don't know which one it is, but to understand, you can say, let's see. All right. Now, if you are not up to 40s, you have to bring down the PCOS level. It's not only about balancing hormone. It also depends on what you're eating. All right, you have to switch a lot of food that you're eating. Now, let's see. My phone. Who is calling me? I don't know if I'll be able to see all this question more, but I'm trying to. Whenever I'm seeing my period, it will be doing me as if I'm pregnant, but I'm not. Darlings, if you are feeling that, see, make I tell you, not be saved by seedling or something. If you're feeling these symptoms that you're pregnant, go and do hormone profile test. And then you come back to me and you see. Go and do hormone profile test. This kind of thing where they happen to women, it go make you not even get belly, because it's just a symptom telling you that you have hormone imbalance. Having that heightened smell, you understand? you fit smell things, you go dey spit, and before you know, boom, there's menstruation. All right, so go and run a hormone profile test. All right, go and run a hormone profile test. It's important. Now let's see, one more question and I'm done for the day. Just done. Because okay, now I don't think I can. Do I need to take anything? I don't understand the question. Now this is what I would say. We're going to be rounding it up for today. I have to go and cook. Yeah, I have to go and cook. It's true. We're going to be calling it a day, ladies and gentlemen. So hopefully to see you again on Wednesday. All right. And I'll try to take a day or so for question and answer, which means that day I won't be teaching anything. It's just going to be questions. I'll be answering all questions, using the questions to make teaching. So let's see if it's something we'll do tomorrow or Wednesday. All right, if I can do it tomorrow, I'll make a post about it on the page. But if I cannot, then I'll post about it. Maybe we'll do it on Wednesday, because I can see there are so many questions here, and still, even today, I cannot finish it up. All right, I'm so sorry for those people I did not answer their question. No vessel. I don't really select questions. They did not even let me see our way. All right, I don't select questions to answer. So please, if I've not answered you, sorry for that. Now, if you're the type that maybe you want a private consultation, yes, you can send me a message on my WhatsApp. But just know that there's a small chicken token fee of 5K that you have to pay. All right, it's a one-time payment thing, and then I'll be telling you everything you have to do, what tests you have to do, what you have to eat, every. Okay, so if you want that, you can send me a message. My number is there on the wall. +393273116994 +393273116994. Now, if you also want the Juice Plus capsules, you can send me a message and then I'll send you the link so you can place your order. All right, it's very important what you eat. What you eat is you. Waiting you eat now you. If you know they eat right, because tell you what, I cannot see anybody. I don't know what you eat today. But if you are not eating right, it will show on your system. All right? So, thank you so much, everybody. Have a wonderful evening. And happy new weekend. Moku pray me this virus thing can't go, I beg. Moku can't they go work. Me everybody can't they go outside. You know, easy. This quarantine thing, you're there inside house. Listen, if you're at home and you're not doing exercise, you will fall sick, even if you don't get coronavirus. All right? That's how it is. So thank you very much, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Don't forget to follow my YouTube channel. Someone is laughing. I don't feel laugh. Don't forget to follow my YouTube channel. It's Joy Moretti. The spelling is just there. Please, let's get to 1,000 subscribers and I'll be doing live video permanently there. All right. The minute I get to 1,000 subscribers, I'm out of Facebook and I move. Okay. So if you really like what you're hearing, what I teach, and if it's so helpful to you, go and follow the YouTube. All right. So thank you so much, everybody. Have a wonderful day. Bye.